What's going on, everyone? All right, so welcome back to another episode. I do have a few more things that have come in today that are going for the Delsol. So what they are is the radiator hoses for the pretty much the entire cooling system. So you have your lower radiator hose, your upper, you have your bypass, and then you have the ones for the heater itself. So I have plenty of them to do. Now I just recently did all I just put a new radiator in this, so it has brand new fluid in it. I'm going to try to collect it all if I can't, so I can reuse it, and I do end up having to use new fluid again. I do have some Honda fluid available, but with that being said, I just have to go in there real quick, drain it all out, and then we can start with the dismantling process again on the Delsol, just to change out all those lines and not get antifreeze all over the place. There's still going to be some spilled, but it's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, but first, right before we take apart the Delsol, a quick word from our sponsor today. Our sponsor today is Shine Armor. Now they sent me this in order to give you guys a review, and it's going to be an honest review. I've used a lot of products that's out there in the retail stores, stuff that you can order online. And as car people, we know how difficult it is to deal with the elements. Bird poop, it seems like pigeons all the time are just on the lookout for a clean car. I don't know what it is, they target them. But anyway, so let's go over to my other car, try it out. That way we can see if we can tell the difference between a treated vehicle paint and one that's not. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, just to be clear, this is original paint from 1993. So let's see how well it comes out. I'm doing it on the side that's a little bit shaded, simply because it's always best to do it in a cool shaded area of the paint. We don't want to bake it on here. It says to polish it until there's no more haze. Tell you, I do see a difference. The red paint looks a little bit darker, and let's see if my eyes are deceiving me. Oh no, you can definitely tell it. So I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but there's definitely a line right here from the side that is treated to the side that is not. Treated, not treated. Here's the line for it. So yes, Shine Armor does work. We'll do a water test later on. We'll see how it does. But if you're impressed by the results as much as I am, I do have a promotion code in the description below. I'll put it on the video down here as well. But check out what they have. They have a website full of products. I've already checked them out, see what if there's anything that I want for myself, and there is. So this has been an honest review. Now let's get back to the Delsol. Okay, so we're going to replace the bypass first once it gets done draining. Of course, I'm gonna do this one. This is the easiest one to do out of all of them. And then, let's see. Yeah. This out of the way. Now, the reason I went with this color is because this is my wife's favorite color. And oddly enough, although they're this color, they glow in the dark. So I don't know when we're ever gonna be opening the hood when it's dark like that, but whatever. So it's a little bit longer than what I need it to be, so I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. Now, if you don't have one of these to cut hoses, I highly suggest you getting one. Makes it easy. Now this kit does come with clamps, but honestly they are pretty cheap. And in all reality, whenever you have a coolant system, since it's expanding and contracting all the time, it is still best, although I understand it is a pain in the you know what to use these and undo these. They do work better than your standard clamps. So if all possible, use this as much as you can. Now the other thing is, yes, they are eBay hoses, but I did look at the reviews and everything, and everybody who uses them or has used them gave it great reviews. So I guess I'll give it my own review once everything is said and done. Of course, the first thing that I have to do is trim it, but it's longer than what it needs to be, which is way better than it being too short. And now that I trimmed it down, it fits perfect, just like a factory unit does. So we're good there. Now we're gonna go ahead and tackle this lower radiator hose, but there's still a lot of fluid in here. So let me open up the pet cup. Whew. Well, that's worst case scenario. They get you know, stuck onto the engine, but it's all right. We're gonna replace it anyway. Now, I will say the importance of maintenance. The person I got this from only ever filled it with Honda's blue antifreeze, and the inside of the entire cooling system is mint. I mean, it just looks great. Not knocking the green stuff, but the fact that it looks as good as it does since 1995 just goes a long way to say how important proper maintenance is. Put these on here real quick so I don't mess up where they go. Alright, let's button up everything else. But first, let me show you. Alright. So, changed the bypass, one of the heater hoses, the lower radiator hose, and the upper radiator hose. And, yeah, it's looking good. The only ones I did not replace is that lower hose there, and there's a little tiny one right back there, and simply because I'm going to be pulling this engine out at some point. That's when I'll change it. For now, that's good enough. The other two, I'd never even touched them, so unless I actually have an absolute issue, I'm not going to replace them for now. Alright everybody, so short video, just doing some maintenance on the vehicle, just upgrading the hoses. I'll let you know how well they hold up over time. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget about that promotion code that I have for Shine Armor, and I'll see y'all the next one.
Take a deep breath. It's just a bad day, not a bad life.